Hey guys, look at that sunset. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk. Let's see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I'm going to butcher this up. And guys, every time I do one of their beers from over there, I butcher the name up. And guys, I always pronounce it wrong. It's this, that, and the other. It's just an old country boy just trying to, can hardly talk English. So the brewery is Nogne and then O. I call it Nogne, but that's not how it's pronounced. So they're out of Norway, guys. This is their Imperial Stout. They're out of Grimstad, Norway. I have had this bottle for quite a while, several years. I've got probably 4 or 5 more different kinds of this brewery's beers in the fridge down there that I've been cellaring. And like I told you, we're running out of the fresh beers because I don't have a good beer store around here anymore. And hopefully, I'm going to remedy that. Hopefully, so. If it wasn't for the beer trades and the beers I have stored up, I'd be SOL. This beer is a Russian Imperial Stout, 9% ABV. The ingredients on this one is Maris Otter, Munich malt, roasted barley, oat, black and chocolate malt, Columbus and crystal hops, and the English ale yeast and our local Grimstad water. And it's a year-round serving from these guys. I have not been disappointed with anything that I've done from them. They do exceptional stuff, and I expect nothing less on this one. From what I've read and seen, I should not be disappointed. Like I said, I've had this in quite a while, so hopefully it is aged well. Some do, some don't. The benefit to this is that it's an importer, and stouts are so dark you can't see the floaties and the chunks in there. Sometimes you can see them when you pour them in there, so I get kind of nervous when I see that. But other than that, sounds like we're having a thunderstorm out there. Alright guys, food pairings to this one, since it's a porter, an imperial porter, it's got chocolate. So it's a dessert type beer, but it's going to go well with your stronger dishes. Grilled meat, game, anything you're going to cook on the grill, even after dinner as an aperitif. This is an easy drinking Russian stout. It ain't like such an easy drinking, but should be fairly smooth and chocolatey and coffee and all that kind of stuff that you normally get for this style of beer. And hopefully this one will live up to that. The glassware, a pint, becker, stein, a mug, a tumbler, snifter. I got the double glass since it's such a large beer. And it can be cellared for a long time. So with that being said, it's got a bunch of stuff written on the back here, and I'm not going to go into it because it's written so small I'll be squinting trying to read it. So off with the cap. And into the glass. 9%. I'm going to get ahead on this. Let's pour it down the center, guys. Perfect size for this glass. Look at that. That almost looks like a dessert there, doesn't it? Looks like it's got a good finger of creamy head on there. Really nice. There are some big bubbles in there, but there is some creaminess in there. Probably because of the aggressive pour, I've got the big bubbles like that. Over into the light. There is absolutely none. It is pitch black, guys. Dark, dark, dark. Let's get a nose on it. It has a very sweet smell. Almost a tartness to it. Like cherries, like dark cherries. Wow. It's got a very unique aroma. Dark fruit, rich caramel, maybe just a little bit of chocolate. I'm getting grapes in there too. I mean, I'm getting fruit. between cherries and grapes is what it smells like. Wow, very interesting. I don't think I've seen or smelt a beer quite as interesting as this. So let's give it a taste. Definitely getting some fruit in there. There's some chocolate in there. Definitely roasted malt. Taste is just a little different than the smell. A little bit of alcohol in there. Surprised that it's been in the refrigerator that long and I still taste the alcohol. It's only going to get just a little bit worse, I'm afraid. It's almost got like a fruit tardiness, either cherries or grapes or something in there. It's giving some tartness to it. So there is some chocolate, roasted malt, a little bit of caramel. There's some dark fruit in there. Very sweet and sticky. Not getting as much chocolate and coffee as I am dark fruit and sweet fruit like cherries and grapes. So we're going to let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, and see if it changes any. And I'll be right back, and hopefully we'll still have power then. Getting ready to thunderstorm out there. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. I forgot to tell you, the IBUs on this beer is 75, which is pretty bitter for a stout, in my opinion. That's the IPA range right there. So it must really have a lot of sweet malt to have that much bitterness. But still, I think it's just a tad over bitter. Now this warmed up, there is a little bit more of the chocolatiness in there, but not a lot. Still a delicious beer, guys. Final chug. I love some. I gave half of that glass to the other half, and she loved it too. So a lot of times I neglect. Most of the time, if I like it, she likes it. And a lot of times she likes it even more than I like it. So she's not as hard to please beer-wise, maybe guy-wise too. I don't know. You have to ask her that as I am. So I'm a little more critical on the beers than she is. She likes my home brew, so she's fairly easy to please. So, guys, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Like I said, it's a very delicious beer, and I've had this one for a few years cellaring, and there's a few more different ones down there. And I might get through those here, since I haven't got a real good beer connection right now, and other than the beer trades and stuff, and when I'm buying down at Kroger's, which is my go-to beers, they don't have a lot of stuff that's different. And they do have some bombers and stuff, and I'll probably get into buying some of them. I did have a conversation with the guy down there at Wine Gourmet again today. He called me out of the blue, and maybe we'll be able to work something out. So we'll see what happens with that guy. I've heard that phone call before, so we'll see if it goes anywhere. Guys, this is a delicious beer. Beer Advocate has 92 in their exceptional range, and Rate Beer has 100 overall and 97 in the style. So real impressive numbers there, and it may be a 10 beer. It just was just a tad too bitter for me, and a lot of grape and dark cherries in there, and not enough chocolate in there or coffee, but still a delicious beer. Definitely an A beer, worth picking up if you see it and you like the style of beer. Like I said, it was more into the fruitiness than the chocolate coffeeness, so a little different. Definitely worth picking up. So with that being said, hit the like button, rate, comment, subscribe. Give me some comments back if you've had this one. Let's see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.